All right, I'm gonna go with something a little bit more simple today, um, especially with rondos. I think it's a good drill to have with players because it helps you get a quick touch off and keep the ball away from the defender. It's always important in soccer. Um, so this is gonna be a 90-minute session with 13 players. We're gonna need cones, two colored pennies, and pug goals. So our warm up. We're going to do static stretch and dynamic stretch, and then here's the key to the symbols in there that I drew. So warm up, we're going to do static stretches, um, which I'm just not realizing, even though I've been using it the entire semester. Static stretches, not this. This is dynamic. Okay, well, I kind of messed that up. So I guess technically both these are dynamic warm ups. Man. So I guess dynamic warm up, you do high knees, calf stretches, butt kicks, like regular stuff that like was seen in like the Chelsea training video, just to get your body warm, and then do this warm up. I do the same warm up every time because that's what I did in high school. That's what I really enjoyed because it felt like you had a routine and a rhythm that you had to follow to get things done that day. So this just so happened that this warm up also lined up with how you wanted it to be, like a Rondo style drill where you're getting warmed up. I think in the lecture it was like it was the Chelsea training video. It was like agility or something. I don't remember now. Um, but yeah, just to help you get warm and get ready. Let me see if I can zoom in here a little bit. Uh, yeah, too much. All right, so this is the passing pattern. So this is going to be with 2 rounds. Just get you used to a rondo idea here. So what we're going to do is you start with the ball here and you go this way, counterclockwise, I guess. And so then after you complete full rotation, then you go the other way, and you just keep doing that. So that way you're receiving the ball with opposite foots and not just using one foot and getting used to it. And then round 2, you just this is one touch max. I don't think I said that, but you just like ping the ball around like a pinball machine and just make your own passes. Helps you get ready for awareness and things like that. Let's see. So then this is the possession game that we're going to do. It's very, very similar to a regular rondo. I know sometimes, we did rondos a lot in high school. I didn't play anything past high school soccer, and I played all grown up. Um, but I I think rondos are very good. It's like very fundamental thing to do. So we used to do this to warm up before games. Um, Once we were seniors, because whenever we were seniors, we were in charge of the warm ups and stuff. So I kind of took charge and did this as our warm up. Um, so it's very similar to regular rondo, but not really. Um, so you do 3v2, and well, actually no, I wrote it wrong. So you do 2v2 with one offensive neutral and one defensive neutral. So those two neutrals, they're always on offense and always on defense. So I didn't write that right, but now I'm realizing that. So one's on offense, one's on defense all the time. And then if you lose the ball, you try and keep possession as long as possible. And then if your team loses the ball, you switch to defense. And then you have that neutral on your team. You switch neutrals with your possession. So whenever you're on defense, the defensive neutral will help you out. This is always good to have like a defender as that. Maybe a wing or a wing back that has speed is always good for the always defense neutral, and then offense somebody like a midfielder that's used to facilitating the ball and get them practice for that. And then lastly, the possession game with goals. So this is the exact same idea. I wrote it wrong again, but so it's the exact same idea, but this time you're going to goal. Um, this is where things get a little bit different because, in my experience, playing over here, where you don't have an idea to score, you're just trying to keep the ball. Um, I feel like teams that I always played with, it was like here we're very poised and focused and composed, and we switch to go to goal, and everything goes out the window, and you're no longer doing what we did at the beginning of practice. Um, like you're not checking to the ball, you're not calling to the ball. All you want to do is score. So I think if this was my training session, which it is, I guess, I would make a very strong emphasis that you know keep doing what we did at the beginning of the practice because we did it for a reason, and don't just completely forget how to play soccer and try to score a goal because um, oh, you always show your cats on the lecture, so I feel like this is fair. Sam, here. Um, yeah, so you're always showing your cats, so this is the same. So this is my dog. His name is Samson. He actually turned 12 today. He's an old man. He's a standard poodle, so I'm sure that's a nice surprise. We always get to see your cats, but you never get to see what pets we got. Um, he's a big dog, but he's a gentle giant. He's definitely a big baby. So, but he's my guy. So I guess he'll help me finish it out. But so I would just really emphasize, don't let everything go out the window as soon as we add goals because, in my experience, that's what happened a lot with teams. You add goals and they forget that they've ever played soccer before. They just want to score, especially at the high school level. Um, I played club my entire life too, and that was always like more serious, more focused, a lot better players, a lot more fundamentals involved in passing the ball. And then high school was more just like basketball on a field. You just pass it to your best player and hope they score. So I mean, fortunately for us, Colin Elder, I played at Bull East. Colin Elder, he was our striker. He ended up setting the school record for goals scored, and now he plays at Bellarmine. Um, which I'm sure you may know of him at least. He signed a academy contract with Little City, like your son. So I mean, that was kind of our idea in high school, and I think me being a coach, I would really want to make sure that we didn't do what we did in high school because I mean it worked for us because we didn't have very hard team schedule that we played. I mean they were not good enough to where that if we just passed it to Colin, he scored. It didn't really matter. We'd still win. So, if I was a coach, I would definitely make sure of that. So, I kind of went on tangent, so I apologize about that. But yeah, here's my rondos. I don't know how to finish it though. Hmm. Oh, here we go. I take my whiskey.